Alright guys, so today I'm going to give you my honest opinion on the Leibovitz MasterClass. By the way, this is not a sponsored video. Alright, so what is the MasterClass? So the MasterClass is an online platform where their tagline is learn from the best. Who are their best? Leibovitz, Ron Howard. I'm actually looking forward to his online class on directing. Samuel L. Jackson, famous phrase, Shonda Rhimes, Gordon Ramsay, Usher, and a host of other talents. So basically think of it as Creative Live without the live. So why did I purchase this class? First of all, it's Leibovitz. Second of all, it's Leibovitz. Try to do like a Kevin Hart there. First of all. Second of all, I don't think my delivery was as good, but... Basically, this was a great opportunity to learn from one of the best with over 40 years of experience. On this platform, you have two options. You could purchase the class individually, or you could purchase an annual plan. I chose to purchase the annual plan because buying a single class didn't make economical sense because it was only a few dollars difference. And in addition, I really wanted to watch that Ron Howard's director's class. Going into this class, I expected to get the same type of education that I would get from any other photographer that offers a workshop, such as...
Guys doing a recording?
Yeah.
Oh, is this a project for school?
No.
Just a photography project, man.
Oh, how nice.
What camera does she use? Is it Canon? Is it Nikon? Is it Sony? What lights does she use? Does she use Profoto? Does she use Godox? How does she set up her photo shoot? Basically, I was expecting to find out how she used her gear and not why she used it. Those were my expectations. So what is this class about? So it's not a photography workshop. So if you're looking to find out anything about camera gear, lighting gear, you'll not get any of that in this class. So if that's what you're looking for, this is not the class for that. This class was more like inviting Annie over for coffee and figuring out what her thought process was, which I think was the most valuable part of this class in my opinion. So think about it. What if you had the opportunity to sit down with the top influencer in the photography industry and pick their brain? How much would you pay for that? So instead of focusing on the how, this class focused on the why she created certain images. So what did I get out of this class? Knowing how someone thinks is much more valuable than how they did it, in my opinion. For example, if you ask me how I recorded this video, I'll tell you I utilized a camera, a memory card, I uploaded it to my computer, and then I uploaded it up to YouTube. So yes, that answered how I did it, but it didn't necessarily answer why I did it. Being caught up with so much tools can sometimes get you out of that creative process and give your work less meaning. Inspiration. Yes, I know that's a loaded word, but sometimes we all need a little bit of inspiration. And I know what you're thinking. You might say, why do I have to pay for inspiration if that's all I'm gonna get out of this class? The truth is, you could get inspiration anywhere. That said, I didn't go into this class to be inspired. I went into this class expecting to get the same thing that every other photographer, I'm sure, wanted to get out of this class, which is what gear she was using and what lighting she was using, so on and so forth. All that said, I was still happily surprised with what I got out of this class. Image processing. This was by far the most interesting thing to me. First of all, I don't think she knows anything about Photoshop. I think she knows it exists. She has someone who does all her retouching for her, which is smart on her part. I wish I could afford someone to do that for me.
She got money, huh? She just take pictures and be like, huh.
It was interesting to see how she obsessed over a single image, well, what turned out to be a single image. As a photographer today, I'm expected to produce a series of images, and the first thing I really think about is the sharpness of the picture, the composition of the picture, and I think about like the feeling of the picture very last. And with her, she approached it with feeling first and technical stuff later. Perhaps this wasn't her intent, but I walked away from that class changing the way I would approach my selection process going forward. I'm gonna put a little bit more thought into how the image moves me as opposed to the technical, like the sharpness and the composition and the pose and all that good stuff. What I'm gonna focus on is what message that image is telling me. Now, just to clarify, posing, composition, sharpness, all those things are still important. So you still should focus and try to learn those things really, really well. So, is this class for you? Well, that's a decision that you're gonna have to make for yourself. All I did was share my experience that I got out of this particular class. So in conclusion, in the advertising for this class, she did mention she's not a technical photographer. So you shouldn't be expecting that out of this class if that's what your intent is. She's not gonna show you anything about camera settings, f-stop, anything like that. So you shouldn't be expecting that from this class. But what you will get is over 40 years of knowledge from one of the top photographers in the industry today. Alright guys, so that is it. That is my honest opinion about the class. I hope it was helpful to you. This is not an endorsement to go and, take the class. This was just my honest review. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Put some comments down below. Let me know what you think. Share this video with your friends and family. And guys, if you got this far in this video and you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This class was more like